League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
The Yorick coming, Smeb. Oh, Na's going to happen, so they're looking for the team fights instead. KT, once again, have themselves
deep up this lane, has the ultimate.
The KT are going to be able to play this one as Mata flashes into the Dark Binding, the layering of CC. First blood in an instant goes over to score.
Plays around information perfectly. They have Morgana flashing it all.
And when we saw Sungin win this, actually, in other words, yeah, in other thoughts, Smeb going to be able to get the extra health here from the Meganar, but may actually have to flash here. We'll see whether he actually can get it done, as he's going to get impaled. The flash does come in as Smeb. He's going to fall down in the end. Score trying to get this 1-for-1, but he's going to get stunned. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the shockwave comes in. The Empress Divide is there, though, and Yukao, with the extra movement speed from the heal, is going to get over the wall, conquering Sands. The last auto attack from the Sand Soldier locks it down. Meanwhile, top
side not be punished. Smata finds empty.
Has himself a black shield. Dark Binding going to land. That guarantees the dragon, but that was already guaranteed. As there could be a very dead pirate up here. He's waiting with a barrel, but I don't know whether it's going to do very much. Cannon Barrage comes down. Deft trying to layer some CC in here. Umti is going to turn up, as someone does use his stopwatch. KT going to have to use some flashes, but Dark Binding is there. Another stopwatch going to come out of it, but Mata uses his ult to zone, and Nova should probably pay the price. That's going to be that. Mata gets a well-deserved kill.
Yukao coming in for a multi-man ult, doesn't find it, will find Grace.
Fight again, Grace. He's going to get pushed into the wall with the ultimate. Yukao probably didn't want to do that. Piercing arrow going to fly forward, but not going to find Nova. Deft have a fair bit of damage, but this gives a lot of leeway over to Jinair to try and pressure down that top outer turret. Finally getting their first one. The Meganar on the bottom side of the map, who's got his 2 items that he really wants to be a menace. As another ultimate flies forward from Score. Shockwave onto 2 members in the backline, though, as Deft gets a very late black shield, and Impale is going to take down the Sejuani, the perfect target for Jinair around 24 minutes when the Baron is so coveted. They could be able to get some structures here, and thankfully some global gold over the side of Jinair. AT, the early game looked good, however, they can still be made pay. Oh God! The extra damage from the piercing arrow as well as Smeb's boomerang enough to get rid of the Skarner in the jungle trade. This is on a knife edge between KT and Jinair.
Feels like the bigger knife as Jinair as Mata dies!
Wow! That was with one of the members of KT being hit as well before that even happens.
Well, with 3 or 4 riders, maybe that was 20 minutes ago now. The answer seems to be yes, and KT, they're just trying to all in on the Baron.
Well, Cannon Barrage is going to come down. You can see Deft already taking a lot of damage from Nova, but the Hail of Arrows is going to be in there, and Smeb's the one that locks down the kill in the end. Deft flashes. I don't know whether that True Shot Barrage would have hit him.
Game ripe for a super play. KT Rolster are the super team, but they're getting trained down by Teddy.
Teddy might do it again. He's going to do it by himself. Picks up the kill onto the Morgana. Score. Is that Gargoyle Stone Plate enough? No, he just go for a 50-50 Baron. Do they say, well, we don't care. We're just going to try and take this one now. Dark Binding lands onto exactly the target that they want. And Umti denied access to the pit. But now, what can KT do to try and stop Jinair from crushing them? Smeb gets enough only onto Grace in the backline. He's able to flash over. Impale is going to land. That's going to get rid of Score. But now there's no Baron on this map. And there's no Elder Drake to speak of as well. The snipe onto Grace. Finally, Deft finding the arrows that he needs. It's a 2-for-1 going to land there from Deft, and also lands the piercing arrow onto Teddy with a bit of a blight stack there that came in from the Chains of Corruption. Piercing arrows flying in. Jinair, not wanting to lose the maximum, are going to move 3 members down towards this inhibitor turret bottom lane. But KT, they've taken their first inhib and are now really trying to put the screws in onto Jinair. Score takes the majority of the damage, and Mata once again tagged by a barrel. But they really do need to kill Score if they want to get rid of him. Cannon Barrage! He's going to be enough to get rid of Mata, though. Does he have the Arctic Assault back off cooldown is the question. As Deft, yep, Teddy's just going to kill him. All too easy. That's the Impale onto Score. He's trying to get out. Yukao gets the Empress Divide, gets rid of Teddy. He might be the hero here for KT. Not enough damage to get rid of Grace. And now, I believe Smeb looking for something more, but he's exhausted. For KT, Smeb, if he had the Meganar, could have been a different story as well. As now we've got the 1v1, so on. Down to Hysterics yet again, but there's Nova, misses the flash taunt, the flash after from Smeb, crushes his way at the edge of the wallop. That's going to be the 1v1. In fact, 1v2 in favor of Smeb. Morgana's in there. Mata thankfully under-leveled, so the death timer isn't huge.
Smeb's still coming.
Yep, looking for more. We'll have that mini now, which is actually more important. Umti, no mana there at all, and Grace, he doesn't have any either. The hop forward, Smeb changes target, picks up one with the hyper proc, even finding more now as the boomerang is going to land. Dark Binding there is massive as teleport is going to come in. That's Teddy making his way back into the fight. Smeb needs to be really careful. And Mata, he can't be tanking these ones.
Teddy clumped up in an inner turret, and Jin would have won. That didn't happen. The Nard did the rest of the work, and now KT, they're knocking on the door.
Would have actually been the death of Deft there. As Nova, he's pushing forward. Umti threatening as well. Deft is very, very slow, but the Baron is dead.
To deliver the victory to the side of Jin. Doesn't happen that time, but it's oh so close. Looking for steal.
Not going to happen. Score's going to actually find this. Staying threatening on the Skarner. Clinging onto relevance here. Is the Skarner in the late game? Umti still looming as Teddy once again going to flash forward, but KT will be able to take this inhibitor in the mid lane. Inhibitor turret now under fire on the top side of the map as good God Yukal is going to chunk that one. Smeb as Meganar. Jeanette goes down, but they'll lose another inhibitor and they'll have maximum timer on all three. Purely because of the Elder Drake needing all of that respect.
Jeanette watch KT, basically perfect game, and they need to do something now.
Yeah, first Nexus turret is going to go down. It just gets looked at by KT. Jeanette, they have to make a move. They have to do something. Smeb is looking just to kill Umti before they even do. The Nexus is exposed, and now it's just auto attacks. KT will take first place in an epic final match of the night.
Holy crap, that was heart in your mouth stuff for so long in game number 3. I'm sure KT had already thought they'd done it. They were going home early, 18 minutes in. But Jin does Jin things. We're still going.